Hello traders, this is Marek from Trading Academy. I am really glad to welcome you at our daily video. And in this video, we will go through special theme, and it is analysis of market capitalization of Bitcoin and altcoins. If you are interested how to maneuver trading between altcoins and Bitcoin, you must stay here because I will show you tactics which are very effective in case of selecting the best crypto markets to trade. Stay here. By the way, just fast introduction, we are a team of professional traders. We trade cryptocurrencies, stocks, futures and forex. Also, we upload regularly to our social media like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram very valuable content, real trades with real money, trades breakdowns, why we select this trade and what is the time of entry and exit. Really interesting information, and also daily scenario. We always pick up the best setups for you on stocks, forex, crypto markets. You can just watch and trade with us. If you are interested more in our strategy, just smash the link below the video, and after filling the form you will be invited to our webinar, which is interactive, and you can ask there any question you want. We will go through nuances of our trading system called Horizon X, and we will show you one of our powerful pattern we successfully trade on forex, futures, crypto markets. And also, if you find this video interesting, valuable, please hit the like button there, and in case you had any question, I hope that I will read your question in the comment section below. For sure we will answer your question. And please share this video to anybody who would find this content in this video valuable. So don't waste time and let's go directly to our video, how to trade altcoins and bitcoins more effectively. First, I will share with you the tools I am using for analysis of market capitalization, and it is this tool, Chart Viewer of CoinTrader. As you see here, you can see the visualization of market capitalization in a fashion of trading view. Really interesting. And also what I am using, of course, coin market capitalization, and in this case I am just always checking if the numbers are correct. Here you see that market capitalization of Bitcoin in the moment is 211 billion of dollars. In case of this capitalization we can check, and you can see that it's very similar because I'm using different data feed. In this case it is Coin Paprika. Before jumping into the charts, it is necessary to mention that market capitalization is not the price. It just gives us a clue about capital inflow and outflow, but in the end it influences the price very much. We can say that the price is the amount of money expected, required or given in payment for something. But in case of capitalization, it gives an idea about the quantity, size of the market, which in the end influence supply and demand, then also a price. Let's look at our charts. The blue line, as you see here, represents altcoin market capitalization and its history, and orange one, as you see here, it represents Bitcoin market capitalization. You see the value of y-axis, and in this moment it is in US dollars. You see that it is 213 billion US dollars. Also, for the analysis I will use daily time frame or maybe 4-hour time frame for better visualization from long-term and middle-term perspective, to make sure that we reduce the noise of market capitalization. So I will start with the hype 2017. Unfortunately, we don't have much more data in this case because cryptocurrency field is new, and we don't have history of 10 years or 20 years. It is usual on forex markets. In this case, we will work with this hype, but these rules, or let's say these patterns, can be used in the different kind of comparison in different markets. For example, anybody who is more interested in stock markets and stock indexes, I also use Dow theory and also Dow Transportation Index correlation between Dow Jones Index. The first tip I would like to share with you, it is basic correlation between altcoins and Bitcoin capitalization. We need to learn something about inflow and outflow in terms of capitalization. It is more probable after higher inflow that there is a higher probability of deeper correction. Beginners usually try to catch a movement after unusual big upside move, as we can see here. The first wave of altcoin hypes gave us 600%. It's incredible in just a few months. But in 90% of cases, beginners enter late into the markets. And because of that fact, it is necessary to wait for pullback. We saw this through the history several times also in cryptocurrencies, and we can demonstrate this on the charts. So let's look at correction of altcoins. In that moment, what happened in first wave, you see that the correction was in relative comparison 50%. Let's look at this correction from point of Bitcoin. Bitcoin in the end offered a nice opportunity to make 131% in absolute comparison of capitalization terms, but the correction here was only about 31%, or meaning that it is about 30%, maybe 40, depends how precisely you will draw this line. But you see that in that case, the correction was significantly lower. And the rule which I would like to give to you is in case of big pump, wait for deeper correction in case that the capitalization is correlating. It's very important and you will save your money. And don't be driven by emotion of FOMO and wait for the correction. Second wave, the same scenario or the similar one, altcoins started to moving up with more aggressive movement and made about 200% in just a few months. And after that movement, we've seen the correction again about 50%. And if you compare this with Bitcoin, Bitcoin correction was about 35%. Again, meaning that after big pump and correlation between the market with higher percentage increasement in the end went down much more aggressively. Again, another pattern which you can use in terms of altcoin trading. Second tip I would like to give you is divergence between these two market capitalization, Bitcoin and altcoins. In that case, we always checking if one market is rising and meantime another market capitalization is falling down. In case of divergence, we can spot that capitalization is changing, that the capitalization from one market is flowing to another one. And let's look at examples. Here you can see that smart money were leaving Bitcoin market. You can see the difference of movements, the divergence. In case of Bitcoin market, we are talking that there was outflow of smart money. But in case of altcoins, we are talking about inflow of smart money. And it's very interesting what happened afterwards. If you look from the point of dynamics, altcoins started to rise with more dynamic again, similarly as Bitcoin. Let's look at another example. It happened during April this year, and you see the divergence between altcoins. And also, this is the trend of altcoins going down, but Bitcoin in that case was rising. So, really interesting situation, other divergence, and in that case, what happened? Let's look. Both capitalization were rising, but Bitcoin capitalization in the end
was rising more strongly with more aggressive dynamics. If you compare also percentage, you can see that Bitcoin made 140% and altcoins in that case after that correction they made about 78%. After this comparison and examples, I believe that you have an idea how we select the market we would like to focus on and we would like to trade. The third tip I would like to share with you is the measurement of pullbacks. Let's look at comparison at this time frame, 1 day time frame, and during interesting period, as you can see, during December, both markets experienced this kind of bull run, very strong bullish run, both, and in the end, you see that with letter number F, you see this interesting correction, which is much bigger than in case of altcoins, as you see here. So measurements of pullbacks can help you to distinguish which market you should focus on. In that case, it was really interesting idea to focus more on altcoins and take your last waves of profits, which actually happened let's say a few weeks later. And in the end, the capitalization raised almost twice, almost 100%. So really interesting numbers. And these pullbacks give you a nice opportunity to spot the best markets to trade.
Unfortunately, this is the end of the video. We are limited by time, but definitely if you are interested more in our tactics, how we are trading cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in line with professionally managed risk, go to our webinar. I will be there and happy to answer your questions. I will show you more tactics, more patterns I am using in crypto markets. I will show you more tactics, setup strategies in case of finding best scenarios based on crypto markets, capitalization analysis, and you can learn from that, and definitely you can use it for next bull run. Don't miss this webinar for sure. Also, these tactics are very usable for short selling. Definitely interesting strategy if you are more interested in cryptocurrency trading, if you are beginner or mid-experienced trader. Go to our webinar for sure. One thing I want to remind you again, our content on our social media channels like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram, you can find very valuable content for your trading, real trades with real results, also trades breakdowns in more detail, so you can learn how professional traders select their trades. And also we put there really interesting articles about nuances or the techniques, scalping techniques and so on. Really interesting content, so definitely don't miss this and subscribe us right now to make sure that your trading skills will be pushed up to professional level. Again, if you find this video valuable, please hit the like button there, and if you have any question, please put your question in the comment section below and we will answer your question very soon. And also don't hesitate to share it, we will be glad, and you will help us to spread really interesting information for anybody who's interested in trading and to anybody who would like to push her trading to higher level. So this is all for today. Thank you again for watching, and I will be happy to see you at our webinar. Meanwhile, take the best trades on cryptocurrencies.